was one of four. I was an older brother, older sister, and a younger sister. So I was the third youngest, or third oldest, or second youngest, or whatever you want to put it, I suppose. So we're a great family. So my family said we've had a lot of success in business in the last 15 years. So we've got, we're not quite the standard Australian family in that respect, but I grew up in an exceptionally working class family, and honestly wouldn't. And if you didn't know that, you wouldn't care. And I don't care, but it's just like some things don't matter when you're kids. It's like, do you remember if you're really hot or really cold as a kid? You don't, right? So you don't remember. It's so weird. The things that matter as kids is more the pure relationships and stuff, and those sort of external things you think should count don't. You don't remember that sort of stuff. You remember riding your bikes with your mates, type thing. So, so I grew up. I was born in Cloncurry in outback Queensland. I left there when I was 10 months old, so I don't quite remember it. But I then grew up in Rockhampton and Emerald in the Bowen Basin. So I'm very much a Central Queensland boy. And I left home and school when I was 15 years old and joined the regular army when they could recruit 15-year-olds. If that's actually a crime as far as I'm concerned, which they've stopped, which is good. Now I have kids, it's especially a crime. But so I had a bit of a different upbringing in that respect. I realised how much I missed home how much I should have valued home once I left it. Grass is always greener, right? Very, very working class family, very labour orientated family. Mum's dad was a coal miner back in the days when it was bad to be a coal miner. Whilst it's still dangerous to be a coal miner, it's good to be a coal miner, if you know what I mean. So things have turned around quite a bit. So I'm probably the only very left person in my entire extended family, and I'm exceptionally right. So Christmas barbecues are a lot of fun, you might say, but we still get along really well. Close family. I try and bring them. I think we all try and get together as much as possible. But I've got some means, and we tend to try and have a lot more family gatherings, and we just bring family and friends close together and just do what it takes to have a good time. So, so what I'm trying to pass on, I suppose, is so I remember my mum, she passed in 2011, but we had 4 kids, so she was always just fanatical about everyone got exactly the same. She had like 4 cups of cordial, and we got exactly the same to the milliliter, obviously because it was fights, right? I'd imagine there were, but fanatical about just being fair, and every kid got exactly the same praise, or whatever it might be. So I hope if we manage to have a second one, that I take some of that into the family. That would be good. So.